So this is going to be a reading for my Scorpios for the first half of October. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep in mind this is general, so only take what applies to you and leave the rest. If you want more so of a personal, just check out the information below. And how this reading is going to go, I'm going to start with general energy first. Then we're going to specifically look at love. And then we're going to look at career and finances also towards the end. So let's get straight into it. Any information you guys need will be listed below. Also, my Pick a Card channel. Make sure you guys check that out if you want like even more personalized messages for you. And let's get into it. So Scorpios, for the first half of October, this is you guys seeing changes happening around you and also just changes in your personal energy and your focus. A lot of you have been very much like caught up in this energy of kind of playing it safe or playing it cool. And a lot of you kind of struggle with getting out of that energy of like playing it cool or like accepting just the bare minimum in some cases, where like for instance, some of you have been accepting the bare minimum at a job. It's like you hate the job, it pays the bills though, like the financial part, you guys may have been incentivized by the financial aspect of it, but knowing that you guys could have so much more, you guys have been almost like denying yourself the opportunity to have so much more for such a long time, that now with you making personal decisions to be like, you know what, I'm not going to put up with this anymore. I'm not going to put up with that anymore. You're starting to see a difference in your own personal energy and just the energy that you may be encountering on your day-to-day. Now, another thing that I'm seeing, somebody who you have more so a lustful connection, it's either you or this person is starting to act different. There may be an issue where either you guys are like taking a lustful connection more serious than what it actually is, or you guys have somebody else who's taking a lustful connection as being more serious than what it is, or at least wanting it to. And that may be a roadblock that you guys may have to encounter during this time frame, whether that's like within you or this person. I also see you guys getting into a space of like believing again, where you had a lack of belief or you had a hard time like being consistently in this energy of, okay, I know if I do this, this, and this, that I'll succeed. It's like almost getting back to that after having an inspiring conversation or realize that something has to give. What's going on with my Scorpio's love life during the first half of October? You may have somebody try to come back up into your life. This is somebody who you may have recently cut off, or you may have recently stopped talking to for a bit. The energy that I do see is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and a little bit of Gemini, for my people who needed to know like a zodiac sign, even though it may not even be limited to those signs. But somebody's trying to find their way back into your life. And this may be very random. And initially it may very much catch you off guard. It's like, why are you here? Like, why are you reaching out to me, and what's your intentions? Especially if the last conversation you guys had may have been an argument and may have even caused you guys to stop talking to each other in the first place. For others of you, I see more so a final decision being reached on how serious or what you're going to do next with the connection you have with someone. You guys really care about a particular spouse that you guys may have, especially if this is a long-term connection and you're in a space to make this work. And you really do want to take your time with getting more serious with this person. But you guys are going to come to an understanding of what you ultimately want to do, how serious you want to take it, whether this is making decisions on moving in with your person or marrying them or moving to a different state, things like that. For my singles, I see you deciding to pretty much focus on your emotional health, which is really good for you, instead of like necessarily dating. You may be waiting and being patient in terms of new love coming into your life, and others of you, you're more so like completely shut off towards that. You more so want to get your life in order, and this is going to provide a lot of personal clarity this month. Like, you guys are still on this journey towards self-love, which is really, really good. Scorpios, what's going on with their career and finances for the first half of October? Yeah, so this is like losing yourself in a current job that you guys may be in, or a job that you guys had. You guys were very much losing yourself, and almost like defensive towards newness, like knowing that you want newness, but then almost like, I don't know. This is going into some subconscious stuff. Like, some of you, I don't know, maybe it's like believing that you deserve to be in that position, or a lack of actually believing that if you take a risk and put yourself out there, you'll be successful. But like your personal confidence, that's the theme for this month. How confident are you in your ability to turn a nothing situation into something? How confident are you in your ability to level up in your career and not have to stay in stagnant energy anymore? Some of you may have like a work crush, and maybe that's the connection it was talking about. A work crush may have more feelings for you than you may have thought they had. And things may get pretty intense in terms of this person expressing the fact that they are really interested in you, or vice versa. Now, for my people who have a boss that's been like telling you for a minute now that they're going to give you a raise or something like that, or they're going to, like, I don't know, do particular things, you may realize that this person's lying. And that may be like the straw that breaks the camel's back, in terms of you being like, you know what, I really am going to leave because you're just leading me on at this point. Yeah. Some days also during this month, you may have just this feeling of being burnt out, especially if you work multiple jobs. And then other days where you feel like, let's go, let's get it, let's get to the bag. Okay. Some of you also may be considering whether or not you should put the person you may have children with on like some sort of financial support as well. That's something that is coming up. But this is what I see. I am going to stop the reading right here. If you want more so of a personal reading, you guys already know, check out the description box for that information. Also, if you want to see future readings from me, make sure you guys subscribe. We do 48-hour forecasts, so of course we're going to get more detailed as the month goes on. So subscribe so you never miss a beat. And I will see each and every one of my Scorpios in the next one. Have an awesome month of October.